is up, YouTube? I'm so glad I'm back to learn with y'all again on another video. So what we're gonna go over now is some technical indicators, and I'm not stealing they shit offline, but it's already online. I'm just using it to my benefit. You feel me? But okay, we're gonna go over some technical indicators because I know y'all see my chart and I turned them all off. But I know y'all see all these and y'all probably like, what are those lines? Every line you see is a tool to help predict what price will move. And the more tools you have to predict what price will move, it's kind of like the better outcome you will have. But if you have so many tools that you don't even know how to use them, then it's kind of pointless. Because if you got to change a tire on a car, all you need is a goddamn socket and a wrench. And you can do it, you know, perfect, for example. But if you have 20 screwdrivers, 20 pliers, and 30 rolls of tape, you got all them tools and you can't even take a tire off. So you really gotta, nail it down to your certain and your own personal tools and indicators that best benefits you as your trader or investor. Technical indicator is a mathematical calculation that can be applied on a stock past pattern like price, volume, or even to another technical indicator. And I really could have pulled up my book for this. Like, let me go to my own book, bro. Why I need to read now? I'm tripping. Yo, what is up, YouTube? All right, so from the last clip y'all seen, it was my laptop cut off. It always be cut off. But the last clip y'all seen was like Sunday, and today, every day I wear my shirt, man. You feel me? But we're gonna get into this because this is like the other half that y'all didn't see. So indicators indicate and show you what the price action slash candlesticks don't show you. You have trend indicators that consist of moving averages, parabolic stop and reverse, and MACD. Trend indicators measure the direction and strength of a trend comparing to an established baseline. And all this, some more good stuff, but can't give everything out for free. Oscillator indicators are the indicators that move inside a band, usually at the bottom or at the top of the chart. We're gonna go look at these live too. Look, as soon as I type in the T, y'all already know what pop up. Let me stop making this look crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, not this chart. We're gonna type in something I don't need. Let's see, American Airlines. We can erase everything off of here. That box is pretty big though at the bottom of the screen. I might change it. First thing we're gonna look at is some trend indicators that show you the trend. This is the most popular trend indicator ever, the 200 EMA. This line right here measures the is more in depth than this, but it basically measures the past 200 candles. But yeah, it basically measures the past 200 candles, and it gives you an average reading of what the last 200 candlesticks did. So if it's above the white line, it's in the uptrend. See it going up. And if it's below the white line, it's in a downtrend. So you can use that to your benefit if you trade with the trend. So once you see it broke below, it's in a downtrend. And once you see it break above, it's in an uptrend. What else? Yeah, that's the only one. Oscillator indicators are the indicators that move inside a band, usually at the bottom or at the top of the chart. So study the 200 EMA. That's your homework. Study the 200 EMA. This is more homework. The oscillators are the indicators at the bottom of the screen. So this is the RSI, overbought, oversold. This is the MACD, shows the momentum and convergence and divergence. So let's go over this. When it's at the bottom, it's oversold. Too many people selling, it goes up. When it's at the top, it's overbought, it goes down. Now your homework is to study the RSI indicator and figure out why didn't it come back down to the bottom, like like I just told you it do. So go ahead and look up RSI indicator, look up videos on it, and take notes on it. That's your homework. The MACD indicator is multiple ways to use it, but it shows you when Let me show you. Right here, you see a lot of sellers was selling, right? These dark red histograms. The dark, the redder they are, the stronger the selling pressure is, right? Then you seen it start to turn white. So that means selling pressure went down, correct? So you can be like, oh shit, it's getting ready to reverse, right? You can use that in your favor. So yeah, you see it's getting lighter. That means less selling pressure, right? But you also see these lines right here, they getting tighter and closer together. That also means like convergence. So that means convergence. So that also another sign that the momentum is shifting. But then you also see the line cross. That means that momentum shift, like really shifted. And yeah, the same here. It went from white red to green. So that shows another momentum shift. So yeah, this ain't to go in depth with the indicators. It's just to run you through them and tell you that hey, indicators are extra tools to help you predict what price will do. That's why people use indicators. Momentum indicators identify the speed of price by comparing the current closing price to previous close. So back to the MACD. This is a what we just said. Oh yeah, the momentum indicator. This is a momentum indicator because the dark redder the histograms are, or the light redder, ain't no word, but you know what I mean. The light redder it is. It means dark red means high selling pressure. Light red mean low selling pressure. Dark green mean high buying pressure. Light green shows less buying pressure. So you can compare this to up here, and you'll see some confluence. We're gonna leave all these up, so you'll probably get to understand why it look like that. Volatility indicators, I don't use them. Volatility measure the price of movement regardless of direction, since they measure volatility. Let's see. Phone keep going out down there. Damn, I can't even add more indicators. But I don't use volatility indicators, so I do use volatility indicators. I just don't have it on here. So the wider these bands are, the more volatile the stock is. The tighter it is, the less volatile it is. So you see the tighter it is, the less it kind of move, but the wider it is, the more it move. And you sometimes a lot of people like to use it as a bounce type thing. So when they get to the top, they sell. When they get to the bottom, they buy. So a lot of people use it like that as well. Shit, let's go check out Neo on a 5 minute. Oh, oh, that's all right. But let's see what happened to it. Let's see. This was a late notification. But next we got the volume indicators. The volume indicators measure the strength of a trend based on the volume of shares traded. So I use these all the time. Use it all the time. So each bar down here basically tells you how many shares was traded during the specific time frame. So we looking at each counter represent 5 minutes, right? So every 5 minutes, the volume bar come up and tell you how many shares was traded during that time. And the reason why it's beneficial is because the way different trading strategies work. Like if you're using a breakout strategy, when it stop breaking out, you want to see high volume because that tells you that the momentum shifted as well as it's breaking out. So it's forming a new pattern, and a lot of people interested in a new pattern. Let's see. Dang, that's it. Yeah, these all the indicators right here. All the all the group classes, and yeah. So we went over a lot. So each of these indicators, you should do your homework on. Write down what they are and what they do, and yeah, you'll learn more and more every day. Like you probably ain't even know what all them lines meant on the screen, but now you actually do, and now you can look at some. Oh yeah, we got another one I ain't have on there. Volume profile. We're gonna go over volume profile real quick. I'm gonna tell you what I know. I don't know everything, but the volume profile is essentially tells you the level where it gets the most volume at, but from a side to side basis, not an up and down. So right here you see this is a strong key level because most of the candlesticks revolve around this line, basically. I don't know how to explain it for real because I don't use it that much. But you see how it worked though. Look. And then it's another high volume profile right here too because you see all these lines. So essentially if you want to look for like a strong breakout, you can look for a strong breakout around these high volume profiles because these high volume profiles are essentially where it's heavy demand or low supply basically. We can look up volume profile right now. I'll do a little homework. I'm finna learn something new. As soon as I look this up, yeah, Forex bump. It's all the same. The volume indicator basically shows the amount of transaction that takes place during the session. Based on whether the price was bullish or bearish, the volume bars are painted accordingly. This is known as a volume profile or market profile. With volume profile, traders focus on areas where a reversal could occur. So yeah, that displays trading activity. So yeah, it basically just shows you the strongest level on the chart from a side to side basis. But yeah, that's it. This the last video for the week. It's gonna be Friday when y'all see this. So y'all have a good weekend. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, Instagram in the bio and all that. Just follow me on there. Check me out.